Good evening, everyone. Welcome to closing comments here for April 14th. Let's jump right into our charts and see what happened in the markets today. First on the board, we got our June live cattle. Nice day of upside here in this live cattle market. Prices pushing into new all-time highs here as we got some early bids rolling above 250 today. Nice early push up to 252, printing a new all-time high here before kind of balancing out here throughout the remainder of the day. But nice heavy volume buying pressure getting above these prior week's highs and prior day highs here. All good signs here for the bulls as they continue to show their strength. We should see these buyers continue to drive this market up here through the 250s and keep this uptrend rolling. Look for higher prices in this live cattle market to continue. Next up, May feeders jumping out to a nice strong start here as well today. Prices open up down there near 373 and seeing a nice quick shot up there towards 377.5, printing a new all-time high for the first time since October of last year. This market continuing to see good strength. We did see it slip about $3 off of those highs back here into the close, but still seeing good support down here. And this market trading above 373 and that prior week's high still has the door open to more upside for the bulls in this market. As long as we get some early support tomorrow, we should see this thing trade back up here to this all-time high and keep grinding up there towards $4. This feeder market continues to show good strength. Buyers are in control here, and we should see this uptrend keep on moving. Bulls are going to have their eyes set on $4. Good psychological round number level up there. We should see this market continue to glide up there towards that area. Look for live and feeder markets to keep on pushing higher. Next up, May corn futures on the board. We've had another day here, about 3 days in a row, trading between 440 and 445. Just pretty choppy action here. After seeing this market get beat down over the last couple weeks. This market flushing all the way back from 470 down to 440 and chopping up down here at some oversold levels. We should see this corn market kind of settle back up here towards $4.50 and chop around these major moving averages. Still not expecting a whole lot of big directional movement for this corn market, just expecting more choppy action continue. Prices continue to be comfortable here right around $4.50 and we should see this these mid $4 range continue to hold this corn market. Look for this thing to kind of see a little bit of upside here over the next couple days, but not expecting much. We should see more choppy action here around 450 for this corn market. Next up, crude oil prices continuing to some downside here today. We did see this thing finish all the way back down here nearing $90. This market getting a breakdown below that 95.25 bear pivot for the week, seeing the breakdown below that 20-day average for the first time in several months. Ever since this big breakout back here, that short covering rally that began back here in January above 59, this is the most downside we've seen since then as this market has just continued to glide that cruise up that 20-day moving average since. But with this breakdown, we are starting to see this market run into some more distribution. Lots of volatility here recently, failing to reach back to those all-time highs on this last pop from the last week here. We should see more wide ranges and choppy action here while this market digests all this overhead supply and volatility. But at the moment, barring any sort of major escalations over there in Iran, looking like this thing is fizzling out. And we should see these oil prices kind of settle back down there into the $80 range. So look for the downside to continue here. We should see continue to expect continued wide ranges, wide daily ranges here. But this crude market is looking like it's starting to fizzle out and should start settling back into the 80s. So look for the downside to continue in this crude market. And last but not least, our equity indexes continuing to see some good strength here today. Prices continuing to rally. Over the weekend, we had that gap down following the news over in Iran, but nice acceptance yesterday. Good pushback of those bulls out of that follow-through day range. Nice strong close continuing into today's action as we pushed all the way back above 7,000 for the first time in a couple months now. Knocking on the door of these all-time highs, only about 30 points off there as we stand at the moment. We should see these bulls continue to keep driving this market higher. This thing is moving higher in a hurry, obviously coming off of those lows here in a very short period of time. This market's looking good and strong here at the moment. Continue to look for good deals out there, and now's the time to keep putting money back to work. This market is looking like it's setting up to continue with this rally and get into this uptrend, rocking and rolling back to those all-time highs. Look for each of our indexes to keep on pushing higher here in the rest of the week. The upside should continue. People are starting to put money back to work here, and we should see a little easier conditions here going forward as we move here into the end of April here. So that's all we got for tonight. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.